shoes. Gotta have a go-to hoodie. Yeah, it's a big year. I mean, you know, obviously we had one of our star receivers last year. He got traded, so it's a lot of opportunity there. But you know, we got guys in the room that love to compete. You know, we always gonna go out there and do our job at the end of the day. So it's impossible to pack this bag, man. With a better quality suitcase. There we go. Got that together. Backpack. Shoot, man, we're good right there.
The city of champions.
And he's set. Let's go. Touchdown, Steelers.
The standard is the standard.
Calvin Austin III's path in the NFL has been a little bumpier than expected.
This is, you know, year 3, which would be my, you know, second year playing on the field, Lord willing. So I got hurt right before the first preseason game, so I didn't even get to suit up yet. So I just felt like I didn't really even have a season almost. So, you know, I was able to, you know, get a good portion of camp through, so it was good to get that experience. But put on the jersey and stuff, I didn't get that opportunity. I'm blessed to be able to play every game of the season and to come out healthy and everything. But at the end of the day, I do feel like I left like plenty out there, and like for myself personally in the return game.
And Austin takes at his own 32, out to the left at the 35, turns the corner at the 40.
And it's just like being a complete receiver, because like that's one thing about me is like, regardless of my size, like I'm a complete receiver. I can run the entire route tree. I can, you know, make those tough catches.
Throws it long down the field. There's a man open. He's got it on a dead run, and that's Calvin Austin. Touchdown. Go, baby.
You eat. That's why I said, who's going to kill? 19? Remember? Let's eat.
I can do it all. So it was like, I felt like I didn't show like half of what I can do. Of course, I wasn't perfect last year, and there was definitely some stuff in my route game, to be specific, that I wanted to work on. But being able to be in those games and then after the season go back and look at exactly what I need to work on. So, because now it's like I'm going into this like camp, like now it's about doing exactly what I worked on and showing it. That's why I'm just excited for this camp, this season, everything, because I can be able to show my full talent and not sacrifice some just because I'm not able to do certain things. So that's why I just went to the offseason like, I'm gonna check every box off, so it's no excuse now, you know, it's all up to me. I just feel more ready than anything, just looking at everything, like get back in that mode, like get in that mode just where you want to just go.
Now with his health and a season under his belt, Austin is headed towards the chance to be an integral part of the passing game. Something he'll have to earn during his time in Latrobe, Pennsylvania.
Latrobe, Pennsylvania is the prime example of America's small town. If you were thinking of a movie or something about suburban kind of setting, just a nice quiet kind of residential community.
The city of Latrobe is very welcoming. It's very homegrown. It's a very proud town. And now the steel mills aren't what they once were, but in the 60s and 70s was a booming steel town which brought a lot of just salt of the earth, blue-collar, hardworking people.
I mean, it's home. It's quaint, it's quiet, it's a perfect place to raise a family.
We pride ourselves on being the home of Fred Rogers. We are also the home of Arnold Palmer. We are the home of the Banana Split. We're also recognized by the National Football Hall of Fame as one of the earliest examples of professional football. We have all this history that we feel like we've contributed, and with the Steelers coming here for so long, they've become part of our history too.
Sharkey started 30 years ago, actually this summer. It has been a family business since it's been started, and the family is super proud of that. fans make camp what it is. At Sharky's group, we see an uptick of 30% more in sales. We're extremely busy for lunch and slam through dinner and throughout the evening.
I actually worked at Dairy Queen as a teenager, and I really fell in love with the business itself. My goal has always been to have a extremely inexpensive and family-oriented place. I never want anyone to feel not welcome here, and that's how I made LeRo Conzone what it is today.
There's a hustle and there's a buzz, and the community thrives those 3 weeks.
Not everyone gets to go to a game, so a lot of fans spend their vacation time here in Latrobe, and it's nice to hear their stories and where they're from, and we love being a part of their memories here in Latrobe.
I think, honestly, the Steelers are America's team. They want to be the team that engages their fans and shows gratefulness to their fans and thanks their fans for being Steeler Nation.
I think for even a brief moment, it gives us a claim on the Steelers. For a few weeks every year, they're ours. And if you want to see the Steelers, you have to come here.
Since 1966, it's been a match made in heaven. The Pittsburgh Steelers and St. Vincent College. To say it's a tradition like no other would be a cliche, but with more and more teams holding training camp at their practice facilities, very little could keep the Steelers from their summer home. They've laid down roots in Latrobe, following Pittsburgh's belief in faith, family, and football. It's been a place that for decades has bred championship football. Conveniently, that's exactly what attracted quarterback Russell Wilson to the Steelers.
You know, I think the best part about Latrobe and being here at St. Vincent College is the history here. You know, I think about all the great teams, all the Super Bowl teams that have been here, right here on this practice field, and hopefully we're one of the next ones. Just our approach, our mentality of how we want to go about our games and how we want to play. Our practices have been at an all-time high, and Coach Tomlin really helped set that tone, but Arthur does as well, and we're doing a good job of that.
Okay.
Where we at, Coach?
Push one another, and you know, we just got to continue to build and continue to just put our best foot forward.
We're working really hard every morning. It's just good to be back out here again with the guys, putting the helmet on.
You're trying to figure out what everybody's all about, and to be able to see guys wanting to run to the fight and not run away from it is awesome to see.
They're definitely pushing me to be better and pushing my limits and making me better every day.
I think everybody's been doing a great job. We're just, focused on getting better each and every day and keeping the energy up.
The rigors of camp, we're going to find out some stuff about each other. Dominate on 3, 1, 2, 3. Dominate.
It's widely regarded as one of the more physical camps in football. 16 practices under the Latrobe sun. Each one built without comfort in mind. After all, they call them repetitions for a reason. Each block, hit, throw, and catch, all blending into the last. The grind is worth it, but it can wear you down. That's why a change of scenery never hurts. The Steelers' annual Friday Night Lights practice is the tentpole event of training camp. Greater Latrobe High School Athletic Director Zach Hatta would know. He's been spending months planning the event's every move.
Friday Night Lights is a 24/7, 365 job. As soon as Friday Night Lights is over on August 2nd this year, I'm going to have emails and phone calls on Saturday, August the 3rd, asking when Friday Night Lights is going to be next year. It takes a lot. It takes a whole community to put together a night like this. You know, it comes down to our teams, our booster clubs, our school activities. They all just play an ultimate part in making this night a success. And the one thing that I'm really thankful for is that all of those different, moving parts and all those different people that are offering their help, they come and volunteer for that night because they know how big of an event this is for just us as a school district and as a Greater Latrobe community.
In the athletic office, we have our magnificent whiteboard that aids us in preparing for Friday Night Lights every single year. All the people that are working down at the stadium, they are part of either the Greater Latrobe School District community or the Greater Latrobe and the city community as well. Those people out there volunteering their time, they're giving back to us for this night, and in turn, all the proceeds and the benefits from this night are going back to them as well.
You are looking live at Memorial Stadium in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. It is Friday Night Lights.
We're asking everybody to kind of be in the lots parked by 4 o'clock. The lines usually start to get longer around 4 o'clock. Gates open at 5 o'clock.
You're good. Thank you.
Every year we have the same band, Saddle Up, come. They're going to perform for about an hour and 15 minutes ahead of time before the Steelers arrive. Steelers arrive somewhere around 6:30 to 6:45 on the school buses as tradition. Once they get off the school buses, they're going to go into the stadium. They're going to run around the turf for about 15-20 minutes, sign autographs. From there, right about 7 o'clock, that's when practice gets started.
Man, just can't say enough about this atmosphere tonight. We really appreciate the relationship that we have with this community. Hopefully we showed that with our efforts tonight, man. We had a high intensity practice. Man, it's iron on iron, Steelers versus Steelers, but we do it with the mindset that we're working towards something.
It's a high-intensity night. It's a high-tempo night. But once the Steelers get back on the bus and they're on their way back to St. Vincent, I usually lay down in the middle of the 50-yard line, watch the Zambelli's fireworks, take a deep breath, and another one's in the books. And like I said, the very next day, we're getting phone calls planning for the next year.